Hey there, it's Kylie Menz here from KylieMenz.com, and just wanted to say hello today and to teach you 3 quick steps on making more money from your list. I guess 2 questions for you. How do you communicate with your list at the moment? And do you give them value? I guess I always hear a lot of people sort of saying, oh, I've got this big list and I don't know what to do with it. Or a lot of newbie marketers kind of know they have to build a list, but they're not quite sure why or how to go about it. And it's a common thing that you can get a lot of people into your list, but unless you build a relationship with them afterwards, then they're not necessarily going to be of any value to you. So you need to obviously start some sort of communication process with your list. And I just want to go through 3 quick steps that you can use today to start building a relationship with your list, which in turn will make you more money from your list, I can guarantee. So one of the things I always like to do is when someone joins your list is always send them a personal email, some sort of welcome email, and ideally with a video on it so that they get to know you as a person. This should introduce yourself, a bit about you, a bit about your background, maybe your story, why you're here, but more importantly, it really should try and dig into a bit deeper into the person and why they're on your list. What is it that made them want to join your list? What are they trying to achieve? What are they hoping to do with the product that they've signed up to? Or why did they want to hear more about what you've got to teach them? So think about it from their relationship and their goals. And maybe ask them some questions. Get them to email you. Get them to put a call to action in. To say, look, drop me a line. Really want to start an open conversation with you. The second and really easy way to do is through autoresponder emails. Now, these should be an initial series of emails that basically they get normally at least a day apart, if not a couple of days apart, once they join your list. Now, they should be used for 2 things, really. One is obviously to reiterate the initial offer that you gave them. So it might be that, did they take up your offer? How did that feel? And also, obviously, for selling in general. So upselling your products to them, letting them know what you have available. But the other big thing is also should be about adding value to them. What are you trying to help them with? What do you want them to know about? What is it that they signed up for your list for? Is it helpful tips around blogging? Is it helpful tips around tools? Anything that to do with why they signed up to your list, you should be now adding value to that person. The more value they add, the more they will become buyers. So you need a responder to basically send a series of emails so that you can then build a relationship with people as you go along. And the third and final way that you can obviously build a relationship with people is drop them personal emails. These should be spur-of-the-moment emails, separate to your autoresponder emails. Ideally once a day, but obviously for a lot of people that's too much, so at minimum once a week. And they should be spur-of-the-moment things. So it might be like something that's happened in your day and there's a learning curve from it. So it might be a really bad customer experience and what did you learn from it. It could be something about your journey for the day. Anything that you think is an interesting story, something that gets them to know you a bit more, but also might be some sort of learning in it for someone else as well. It could also be a new tool that you've just found, so it might be a new blogging tool, it might be a new WordPress plugin, it could be anything to do with helping them make their journey online easier. And the third thing is it could also just be a success story. You know, who's someone that you've worked with? What are you shouting about today? You know, did you get 4 sign-ups overnight? You know, I loved my story the other day where I woke up and obviously got sign-ups while I was sleeping. So I sent a picture around with someone sleeping with money. You know, things like that. It's just sharing your success, using case studies, doing videos and interviews with other people that are obviously making money online, maybe that are part of your team. So think about it in relation to 3 quick things that you can do to start to use your list to its fullest advantage. It's not really how big your list is, it's what you do with that list once you get them on board. And it's really key to building relationships with people is so that they like, trust you, and then ultimately become buyers from you. So I hope this helps in some way. It's Kylie Menz at KylieMenz.com. Cheers.